This short video is going to introduce the term employability and encourage you to think about making the most of your HE programme and to take what you have learned and developed into your future career. By the end of this self-guided session and after doing the suggested activities, you'll have considered the term employability and why it is important, reflected on your current transferable skills and attributes, considered ways of enhancing your employability and created an action plan. There's a worksheet that goes with this recording, so you might want to pause it in places so that you can complete the activities. The word employability is thrown around quite a lot, so first of all it might be a good idea to have a bit of a think about what it means to you and what you understand by this concept. You might want to pause the recording here and just sort of make a few notes of your own. You'll find many definitions of the word employability, but I've chosen this one that I think sort of quite nicely summarises the different aspects of employability. So as well as talking about the importance of it for gaining employment, it also refers to the longer term impact that it can have on you and the people around you in your career. So why is your employability important? So here are some of the key reasons. So firstly, by focusing on developing your employability, it will give you a better chance of standing out from the crowd when you are competing with others with similar qualifications for employment. And by thinking about your skills development through engaging in a range of activities while on your programme, it will hopefully lead to you becoming a more well-rounded individual who is more likely to enjoy career satisfaction and success. And also the skills and attributes that you pick up along the way will hopefully prepare you to adapt to an ever-changing and unpredictable world of work where there are sort of short-term contracts, effects from the pandemic, etc. To learn about employability from an employer's perspective, you might want to pause this recording here to watch the linked video where a number of employers talk about what's important to them when looking for graduate employees. So some of the key things highlighted in the video are listed here. Take a few moments to make a note on why these skills, understanding and personal attributes would be important in the workplace. One of the key messages around employability is the need to develop transferable knowledge, skills and attributes which can be taken from job to job and run like a thread throughout your long-term career. So not necessarily the technical or hard skills related to a specific role or industry, but those that would be useful in any position or employment sector. These are 10 commonly recognised skills and attributes by employers. So in order to think about developing your employability and transferability, it's a good idea to have a think about where you are now in terms of the skills we've just looked at. So use the corresponding worksheet to reflect on how developed your transferable skills are currently. Have a think about how you would rate these skills. Are there any that you would particularly like to or need to develop in your sector? How do you think these will develop on your HE programme naturally through the activities that you're involved with? And also, is there anything extra that you can do outside your studies to enhance these skills and attributes? So hopefully you've had time to reflect a bit on your transferable skills and identified areas that you might need to develop further or work on through your programme. You've probably already got some ideas of your own of activities or learning opportunities that you could get involved in to help you with this development. Here are some further ideas for improving your employability. If we take one of these suggestions as an example, networking. So by networking or mixing with professionals in your chosen field, either through face-to-face events or through digital means such as LinkedIn, you can develop in a number of ways. So firstly, you could learn more about the sector that you want to go into, but also through the process of networking, you could develop communication skills and increase your confidence of meeting people in a professional context. So pause this recording and have a bit of a think about how the other suggested activities from the previous slide could help you improve your employability. So based on your reflection on where you are now and to move forward, you might find it helpful to create an action plan which will encourage you to take the next steps in developing your employability. You can revisit this as you go through your HE programme. So think back to the reflection activities that you've done and what you would like to develop and how you might do that and what the outcomes would be. So have a look at the example on the slide here and make some notes on the handout to create your own action plan. This has been a very brief introduction, so if you need any further support with anything discussed in this session related to your career or developing your employability, please feel free to check out our careers resources or to book a one-to-one guidance appointment where you can chat to an advisor. Thanks for listening, everyone.